see ourselves as an innovative organisation tackling inequalities where they happen. So we would use the idea of place and the idea of the built environment as a way of looking at problems. Our very modest idea is that places should, at the very least, serve the interests of the people who live there. My name is Rebecca McCabe. I work as a creative producer in Place. We do a really wide variety of different things, but they're all related to the built environment. But as well as that, we work with statutory agencies, with local and central government, and direct with communities to develop and deliver projects that make their places better. One of our projects that we're really proud of is a creative placemaking project called City as a Gallery, which we did in partnership with Belfast City Council. And that was about celebrating and highlighting all of the amazing visual art that's already in the built environment. So features of architecture and the built environment that are handmade or heritage or just beautiful. And also it was about getting contemporary art out into the public so that people don't have to go to a gallery to enjoy that kind of creativity. There has traditionally been an expectation that the only way places get better is through lots and lots of investment. It's starting to get people to think differently about how spaces get improved. And one of the things that we discover is the power of smaller, cheaper interventions to actually make those differences in a much more meaningful way. For example, a project that we've been doing recently in Craigavon is currently in its 4th year. And what that means is we can really draw out stories and narratives and understandings of what places mean to the people who live in them. But it's much, much more than that as well. So when you have that kind of an understanding of place, it's much easier then to start thinking about what kind of services they need, what kind of improvements would actually help. And that as well, we see the results of bringing local people on board with the project from the earliest possible stage. It's incredible when you get local champions. Every year we run an urban design summer academy for young people, so for teenagers, to teach them all about urban design. So we teach them about how to look at spaces like an urban designer does. We teach them real techniques of urban design. So it's bringing people into built environment careers that maybe wouldn't think about that for themselves. We first heard about the Young Foundation and the Amplify programme when we were approached by somebody who worked on the team here in Northern Ireland, and she had heard about the work that Place does, and we met with her just to discuss whether or not we would benefit from the programme and whether we were suited to it. The Amplify course was really helpful for Place in lots of different ways. So getting back to an ethos and the heart of the organisation helped us to think strategically about the projects that we're delivering and to think more about how partnerships can work across the sector. I don't know that it's necessarily changed the kind of work that we do, but it has changed how we do it.